In this morning's Business Insight, the new year has brought a significant amount of news about the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky airport. Since January, the Business Courier has reported the announcement of a $150 million consolidated rental car facility, service expansions for Delta and Southwest, and the release last week of data showing the top destinations of WOW Air, the newest international carrier to fly from CVG. We are delighted to have Candace McGraw, CEO of CVG, with us this morning to talk about the significance of what's happening at the airport. She is with Business Courier editor Rob Dawmeyer in the studio. Rob and Candace.
Peg, thanks so much. Candace, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Rob.
Every time we write anything on CVG, anything that's going on there, our readers really do go crazy. They're always some of our best read stories. We can count on it every time we have something to write. Why is the airport so important, do you think, to not just our readers, but to Cincinnati?
Well, I think a few things. One, the airport's exciting. It's romance, it's travel, it's new adventure, it's connecting people and goods for business. I think the airport went through some tough times, and we've bounced back, and people like an underdog story, we're, on the winning column now, so I think people find that attractive. And that the airport has a $4.4 billion economic impact on this community, and that was based on 2015 numbers. That's on an annual basis. We'll do another study again, probably based on these 2018 numbers. It'll be out next year, and I expect that to have grown exponentially between 2015 and 2018. So it means jobs, it means connections, it means growing business.
Peg rattled off a bunch of really great news that you guys have had. Amazon also, let's not forget about the I can't remember the dollar figure on that.
The prime air hub, right? Better than that.
It seems like it will. Great news over the last couple of years. Can you keep this kind of momentum going? Is it even realistic to expect you can?
So we've had a spate of good news, as you said, right? We're on the wave. We have an incredibly focused staff working with an incredibly focused board. We're lined up. We have a wonderful strategic plan, and I would invite your viewers to go online at cvgairport.com and take a look at it. We're crystal clear on our vision and what we want to do. Our passenger increases and our cargo increases have been some of the fastest growing in the country, if not the fastest growing for 2017. We're waiting for all of our peer airport numbers to come in. Yeah. So that'll continue over the next few years, and eventually we'll achieve a steady state. We'll achieve a state of maturity of where we should be, and then we'll grow at the same pace as the local economy does.
When CVG was Delta's second biggest hub back in the day, there was this phenomenon that a ton of people, I did it all the time, would drive to Louisville or Columbus or Indianapolis to try to find cheaper flights because they were very, very expensive out of CVG. The prices have come down quite a bit, obviously. Have you seen more locals flying out of CVG because of this?
Well, hopefully you're not traveling to those other airports now, Rob.
I'm definitely not.
So no, we've in the business it's called leakage. When passengers should have been flowing out of CVG, they were flying out of other airports because of price point, obviously. Well, now we are the 83rd best airfare in the airport in the country, right? Wow. So we're number 1 and 2 is reported by DOT. Their latest statistic was we were number 83, so a precipitous drop. With the diversity in prices and service options, and we serve 61 destinations nonstop, we're capturing all of the people we should have been using the airport, as well as bringing in people from the other areas. So our traffic in 2017 was 16% higher than it had been the previous year. So all of those folks that should be using CVG are, and then we're getting a little bit from the other airports as well.
Last question for you. I mentioned that we talked about the Amazon Prime Air Hub. I think it's just called Amazon Air now?
Amazon Air now.
They got rid of Prime.
They got rid of Prime.
Okay, what do we this was announced a long time ago. What should we expect in this calendar year from Amazon?
Sure. So it was announced actually in January of 2017, so it seems a long time ago now, but about a year ago it was announced, and it came about very quickly, right? They had just gotten into the business. We have finalized the business terms with them. We have finalized some environmental and compliance documents with them that will go through the regulatory process. I would expect that you'll see some movement on that shortly. That'll be visible to the public.
Yeah. Well, we're already seeing the planes, so I'm sure that, yeah.
The planes started flying May of 17. We have about 20 airplanes that are based at CVG now with Amazon Prime.
Yeah, well, we're going to keep our eyes open for that. And again, every time we write about it, people read it. So thanks so much for being here.
No, thanks for having me.